Hello, now we're going to be looking at ScreenFlow, which is screen capture software. If you want to create any tutorials or maybe video games, you really want to capture your screen, so you will need some kind of screen capture software. The one I like to use is called ScreenFlow. It is Mac only, but you can get stuff like Camtasia if you do want to record your screen and you're using a PC. The reason I like ScreenFlow, it allows you to record more than just the screen. You can record the computer's audio. So if I'm making a music production tutorial, for instance, I can record the audio from my keyboard or any kind of synths inside the computer, which is really useful. It can also record your microphone. So the microphone I'm using right now is being recorded via ScreenFlow. And you can use the webcam or the camera on your MacBook or your computer. You can also plug in a USB camera and use that. So ScreenFlow is really powerful. It just allows you to quickly throw videos together. So let's go inside ScreenFlow right now. And this is a lecture from my complete audio and video editing course. It's all about thumbnails, about canva.com. So if you want to check out my complete course, make sure you have a look at the bonus section or in the description. And you can get access to this course for only $10 instead of the full price, which is over $100. And yeah, this is just a video really where I tell you about all the different thumbnails. You can quickly throw them together for your YouTube videos. So ScreenFlow here, you'll notice I've got a zoom. You can just quickly put zooms in. All you have to do is just select what you want to zoom, hit this mouse button, hit actions, and then you can just choose what type of zoom you want. It's really, really easy. You can change the audio volume by hitting this button here, up and down, the mix output, loads of different effects. You can add text. And it's just so simple to use. It really, really is so simple. And then 720. So you'll notice here, it's just coming out of one channel. You can just change, the audio mix. Hit this button. That's coming out the middle on pixels and just hit. You can change the volume, make it quieter, make it louder. It's upload. So upload. Really, really simple to use. I'm not going to go into every detail about this, just because I could do an entire course all about ScreenFlow. But I just want to show you the options and capabilities it can give you. Just quickly put zooms in. It just makes your stuff look professional. So you can just add in a zoom here. Put that. So you could go through, go and upload. So upload my zoom in picture. So if you're looking at a mouse button or some kind of button or something on the screen, type in, you want to zoom in, you can quickly put zooms. There's also a chroma key. So if you're recording yourself with a green screen, which I currently am now, green screens are fantastic for any kind of screen capture or screen tutorial because you don't want a box there. Because most of this stuff, I'm not even going to be using. I'm just going to be around here, majority. I might move my hands around a little bit. But with a green screen, you can basically cut yourself out and stick yourself in the corner like I'm doing right now. So I can still move my hands around, move about whilst I'm talking and not taking up too much space. In ScreenFlow, there's something called a chroma key. It's the video effect that you have to add if you want to cut yourself out. There is a much better one in Final Cut Pro, which we will be looking at later on. Final Cut Pro 10 or Final Cut Pro X is the one that I use. It's really simple and easy to use, and I'm going to show you that also really, really soon. But ScreenFlow, I personally think is fantastic for recording screens and for editing videos like this one here, the camera. From a DSLR, I prefer Final Cut Pro 10. But I like to use them both. I edit the screen in ScreenFlow, then I export this into Final Cut Pro 10. Then I edit this DSLR camera, the chroma key, and I add this to the screen and I add the backdrop because this is green normally, but this backdrop is kind of a greeny blue. I use that color just in case any of the green seeps through. It's not too obvious. So if it was black or white, you might be able to see a tiny bit of green tint. But if this backdrop is kind of a greeny blue color, it will stop that really going through. But this is ScreenFlow. This is what I like to use. If you don't have a Mac, maybe have a look at Camtasia. But I don't recommend using this for the chroma key and for recording your DSLRs. I recommend using Final Cut Pro 10, which we're going to look at in the next lecture.